about the end of course number 1 for conversation, your hand. So do you have something to talk about before we start? Because you seemed very excited about the topic. Do you have anything to say about plants before we start? Or not? Maybe not. Oh my goodness. Shared in the... Oh goodness. I shared it to the wrong group. I have 2 teams. So we have a team for men, a team for women, and we'll start. And still we have people coming. Okay, so today we're going to talk about the plants. We have a kind of a game. It's not a game, but I mean, it's something to encourage you to talk. Let's start. So we have 2 teams. I'd like one from the ladies, one from the men to tell me, where's the dice? To tell me, do you want a single name? No. Who would like to start? Ladies or boys? Volunteers, come on.
Yes, let's start. Hi.
Okay. Hi, Lamis. Hi. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Good, thanks. All right. So we have the team of ladies. They'll start and they'll get a point.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check my phone. Who is sending? Oh, anyway. Okay. Shad, we'll start with you. Answer the following. We'll have a topic and then we'll start by discussing it. Why do plants grow straight?
Oh. Good evening for everyone.
Hello.
Because of my university email.
Oh, sorry. I called your name by mistake. Sorry. No, I didn't mean you. I meant Lamis because she volunteered.
It's very difficult question. I don't know why the plants grow up straight.
Okay, you don't know why. Very good. But now.
But I like this flower. I like this flower.
If you like it, okay, good.
It's purple flower. I like it.
Good. We'll have a discussion about flowers in a minute. But now let's solve this problem. Why do plants grow straight? Ladies, help her. You are a team. Why do you think they go straight?
Is anyone his or her major biology?
Yeah.
Because my major is mathematics. My major is mathematics. It's so difficult for me to understand why. But I know the chlorophyll. Do you know? It's
okay. Yes.
Yeah. The sunrise is very good for chlorophyll to. I don't know.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Now here comes the benefit of the TOEFL course, guys. People who attended the course, what do we call the process of making food by plants?
Photosynthesis, I think.
Very good, Rasha. Yes, photosynthesis. Very good. Okay, now ladies, you are losing a point. Help her. Why do plants grow straight? It's easy. Even if you don't know it, even if your specialty is not biology.
Doctor, there's an enzyme responsible of this process.
Enzymes? Okay.
I think we have the sunrise. The sun.
Yes, Rasha. Yeah, Rasha. Yes, you are on the track. Good. Yes.
Good.
What else?
That have information about the plants. So I don't know.
Okay, let me give you another question related to this issue.
Maybe that.
Okay.
Uh,
No, Russia was right. Russia was right. On the point, and I think Lamis was talking also, who is specialized in mathematics. She was right also, because I mean, the issue is related to sun. Yes, Abbas.
I think that to found sun.
Yes, that's
Radiation?
what, that's, yeah, same as Russia said. So we'll give them, I'll give them half a point, maybe. Okay. Okay, I'll give them a point because I mean, it's half the answer. Yes, plants look for sunlight because we said that they want to make food. That's why most of the plants grow straight. But what about in forests, for example? Don't we have plants that grow on the ground, for example? Right? Not straightforward. Why? Because the sun is blocked by trees, right? That's why they are looking for sunlight in all directions. Did you get it?
Thank you
yeah.
for the help. Thank
You're
you for that.
welcome. Okay, look here. Plants need light to feed themselves. So they grow in ways that help them collect as much of it as they can. Sometimes that's straight up, but not always. All right? Okay, now men, your turn. Do we have a volunteer or shall I call names? What do you think? Yes, okay, why seeds grow straight? No, not seeds, plants. Not seeds. Haider, if you can explain, if you have a point. Okay, yeah. But
Okay.
we'll talk about seeds also. Yeah.
I was saying, like, so seeds when they are growing, they are extending this leaf.
But
And
not
this
necessarily
leaf
from
does
the
not go
not necessarily from the top of the seed, right,
downward.
Haider?
It always go upward.
Yeah, because of the sun. That's why we have the root. It's always looking to the bottom, downward.
Yeah, what I'm saying is
Yes. Did I lose connection?
So, okay, I have an opinion. I
Yes.
once read that plants go straight
Yes.
is okay. Can you hear me though?
Yes, Haider. Yes, go ahead. I'm hearing you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so I once read that plants grow straight because it's simply against the gravity.
Against gravity. Well, that's a good point. But why against gravity? Can anyone hear me? Oh, okay. So it's your net, Haider. It's your net. Thank you. I thought it's me. But we need a clarification about this point, if you can. I don't know. Maybe when your connection gets good, we'd like you to explain more. Okay.
Can I talk?
Yes, Salah, go ahead.
It sometimes photosynthesis is not enough to help the plant to go straight. Sometimes we need to something more available, like water, like elements for like hydrogen, potassium, nitrogen, that should be put in the growth to help a plant to go straight. It's not only photosynthesis, just only photosynthesis. Should be other elements.
Is that what
okay?
farmers? Yes, is that what farmers do? We add fertilizers.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Yes, okay. Very good, Salah. Thank you. Any other
Thanks for
information?
you.
Information, sorry, I made it plural. Information is singular. Okay. Any other information you would like to add? To the clarification from Haider. If by any chance your net gets better, please tell us why gravity and what is the relationship between gravity and the growth of plants. Good. Now, do we have a volunteer from the guys who would like to talk? Or shall I call names? I mean, our victim is Abbas. He's the first one. Watermelon that grows horizontally. Okay, let me see this question. Muhammad asked, how about a watermelon that grows horizontally? I don't know because it's not my specialty, but I think that it grows horizontally because it's heavy. What do you think? I think that's the reason. Watermelon and eggplant, tomatoes maybe, yes, tomatoes, because the fruit is very heavy. That's why it stays on the ground. Okay. Abbas, are you ready? Would you like to talk? Others, do you hear me?
Can I talk?
Yes.
Yes, we hear you, Mrs.
Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, let me throw the dice and then I'll see who will talk. Okay, I'll throw the dice since nobody is volunteering today. And then I'll count. I have 6. Let me see, the 6th male, he will speak. 1, 2. Okay, now people are leaving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Radwan, are you ready to talk?
Yeah, Dr. Fatma, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
listening.
Okay, Radwan, another question. What do you know about seeds sharing? Seeds sharing. Have you heard about it?
Not surely, but I think it's some plant or medical plants.
Okay.
No?
Good point. Okay, the idea is that you are talking and then you have a team, they'll help you. Guys, what do you think? Seed sharing. So Radwan gave us a brilliant idea. Maybe they are for medicine and then people shares them. What do you think? The idea of seeds sharing.
I think I give you seeds, then you give me seeds. I think that.
Okay. When and where? When and where?
If okay, for example, I'm looking now for the Kali leaves, Kali plants. So if seeds, the Kali seeds. So I can bet in Iraq.
Okay.
So at the same time, I give him seeds from my own plants.
You're about there. Size difference.
So this way
What
I'll
do you
show
mean
you.
by Sadaq? What do you mean by size difference? Size difference. Do you mean that if my seeds are smaller, I'll come looking for your seeds because they are bigger? That's a nice idea. What do you think?
Yes,
Ladies? Yes, yes, Abbas.
I think that the different seeds are perfect already.
Can you say that again? I didn't catch
Yes.
the idea. Yes.
Yes. I think that different seeds to food or eating
Okay, good.
with back to
Your
benefit to body.
your
have several.
answers
Yes.
are almost there. So we are sharing seeds. I give you my seed. You give me your seed. But when and why and where? I'd like you to expand your thinking. Bring all of your information.
When you
Okay, yes, Dr. Zainab.
when we want to
When we want to
fun eat
okay,
it.
to eat it. Okay, good.
Yes.
So there is a need. We need them to eat them. Okay. So it means that we lack this kind of food. Okay, I know that this is not happening now here in Iraq. Maybe I'm not a farmer, but I expect that. In the past, sorry. In the past, farmers, especially in the West, they share seeds in order to survive, because in some areas, for example, there's a snow or there is a storm, and then people they're almost about to starve. I don't have the kind of a plan suitable for this area. They help each other. Farmers help each other. So they share seeds. They give them seeds. That's why food moves from one area to the other. Also, these seeds can be shared between countries, from country to country. Have you heard about property rights? What do we mean by property rights? Just like copyright, property right.
حقوق الملكية.
Yes, very good. حقوق الملكية. Nowadays, governments, they make restrictions. For example, in the United States, the government restricts some seeds, animals, or any other fruit that comes from different countries. Many of you have traveled outside. Do you remember the rules for traveling? No seeds, no plants, no food on the plane, because they are afraid of, unless they check it very carefully, they don't allow these things to enter the country. They are afraid. Okay, that's why they made these rules. However, they sometimes affect the life, because sometimes we don't have a kind of fruit, we don't have the seeds, and it's restricted. We cannot bring it to the country. That's what we mean by seed sharing. It's not available nowadays, or maybe it's available in a limited scale. But there is something interesting about that. Have you thought about seeds library? Seed library. There is a seed library. Look here. Property rights and often well-intentional laws restrict our, here I'm missing a word, restrict our ability to share seeds, or, okay, sorry, it's right. Our ability to share seeds is restricted. Realizing this, food activists, garden enthusiasts, and community leaders are trying to make it easier by making seeds available through libraries. Do you think about anything else that we can make a library of, something strange other than books? What do you think? A library of what?
This is a library of seeds.
This is a library of seeds.
So hello, Doctor. How are you?
Hi, Fatima. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks a lot for your interesting topic, and your lecture is really fantastic. But the fact that it's not our specialized, so we poor for information. But
Okay.
I found this library is very interesting if it is keep for rare seeds, and there is a matter of kids change the rare seeds that is not found in every place and every situation. So for this reason, we can take a seed from European or maybe another country and exchange with others and put them in our earth. So
Right.
it's very fantastic to put these rare seeds in this library.
Then I asked you to expand your thinking. Let me tell you something. When you
Yeah.
go to Kazmiya, for example, when
Yeah.
I go to Kazmiya and I start looking at all the grains available باليم العطارين تشوفونها يعني there are many things and personally I don't know all of them. What about if we have a library of these seeds and explanation of each one of them? Sometimes we feel shy to ask why. Do you know why? Because I'll tell you honestly, they describe any woman that who ask about these things that she's doing magic, right? She's a witch.
Yeah.
So sometimes I feel shy to ask.
In fact, sometimes we need them for medical reasons.
Yes, for medical reasons.
Doctor, this is like عندي goat.
Yeah, for medical reasons.
Muhammad, what did you say?
Like عندي goat.
What do you mean by that?
Doing magic.
Okay, so here's an idea. Just make a library of these things. It will be interesting, I think. Okay, now, do we give a point to men? I forgot. Did you get a point? Maybe? يعني females, we gave them a point. And males, we give you a point. Maybe half the answer is correct. Now, ladies, let's see whose turn is it now. It's frustrating. Last time you were discussing everything. Now you are quiet. Why? I know the topic is not your special.
I think the topic is difficult. I don't know.
It's difficult, okay.
Maybe
Yeah, really, it's not our specialized. So we don't have any information about this topic.
Okay.
Yeah.
But imagine, just imagine. All right.
Yeah.
Let me throw the dice and then I'll see who will talk. Okay. We have number one. Who is number one? Asma Ibrahim. Number one. Asma, are you ready?
I'm all ears.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's discuss.
Yes.
Do plants have a language?
Oh my God. The bugs are coming. But no, I don't think so. But I think there is some kind of biological communication. You know, like because because they are يعني كائنات حية. What do we call it in English? I don't know.
Living creatures.
Yes.
Yes.
But
you are right, Esma. You are right. Don't be. I mean, why are you laughing? You are right. They don't have a language. Yes, they don't have a language. There is
biological in their yes,
chemical.
Their biological DNA, or so as to speak, like biological communications.
Yes.
Since they have souls and they are living creatures.
Right.
You know, there is something, but I don't know how. It is something. And I can feel it, but I don't know how to describe it. يعني وكل شيء كائن حي يقدر يتواصل بيناته يعني أكيد نباتات طبعا يعني.
Yes. So anyone, do you have a what is Gravitropism. Haida, tell us, what is this term? We don't know it. You can write it down if you like. Gravitropism. Is it the thing that we discussed about roots going down? I think, maybe. Okay, so we said chemical materials in plants, they help them communicate with each other. So any living creature communicates with its species by one way or another. Okay, here's gravitropism. It's simply a plant's fungus growth movement, yes, in response to gravity, yes. Also referred to as geotropism. It's commonly observed in most plants and other organisms, okay? The roots of the plant show positive gravitropism. Sorry. Well, the stem displays negative gravitropism. Oh, okay. That is what you are talking about. Yes, we'll touch on this point later when we talk about movement of the... no, don't worry, Haidar. Don't worry. So, yes. Okay, thank you, Haidar. We'll talk about that when we talk about movement of plants. So let me give you an example. It is said that when a farmer starts mowing the grass, do you know mowing the grass? What do we mean by mowing?
يجز يعني
Yes, يجز العشب. يجز العشب. Yes. So when farmers start cutting the grass, they said that the grass starts alarming each other by sending these vibes to each other, just like a threatening or a warning sign, okay? And something else, just like what this flower says, the bugs are coming. When there are, insects going around, they send signs to other flowers saying that these bugs are coming. That's why we have the nice, what do we call the smell of flowers? Not fume.
Scent?
Scent, maybe scent, I forgot the word. Yes, the scent of flowers. That's why some flowers, they send their scent far away just to to invite insects or bees to come for them, to help them spread their, nectar. Okay. So, Asma, 1 point, 2 females. Now we'll start a kind of a game. Hopefully, this will get you to speak. All right. Now, with the dice, I'll start calling names. I'll tell you a situation, and then you have to choose a flower. Okay, for example, let's say I'll ask who is first here. Let's pick on Abbas. Abbas is the first one. I'll say, Abbas, it's your turn. And then the situation says your friend succeeded in an exam. Which flower are you going to give him? So you will tell me, for example, 1 or 12 or 10. You choose one that is, you feel that it is suitable for this situation. And we'll see what it says, because each flower says something. That's another way of saying that plants have language. So by language, I don't mean words only. Sometimes it's chemical signs, just like what we discussed. Sometimes it's a meaning, okay? Sometimes it's a feeling. The color, it could be a language. The perfume could be a language. Anything.
So here we need to use pragmatics in order to show the matters inside the brain of the speaker behind the language.
Yes, that's correct. Yes.
So for instance, if I choose the first one, I say, congratulations for your success, but you need to be better.
Well, you don't have to say anything. You will just choose the flower and then we'll say what it says. Because maybe it will say something else. But the thing is that I'd like to see what does your feeling say about it. For example, for success, I feel that, for example, yellow is the color for success. So I like this color. I feel that this one talks to this situation. That's why I chose it. So first you have to choose the flower, and then you have to tell us why did you choose it? What did you feel? Okay?
For example,
what
rose can.
Yes, roses, yes.
Yes.
Yes. Roses.
Your question, what the mean of its or its color? What that mean? For example, it's red color.
Based on the situation that I'll give you. For example, when I said that your friend succeeded, which flower are you going to choose? And you tell me 4. I'll ask you, why did you choose 4? You will say, for example, reminds me of the big success. The color white, it means success for me because so and so. So I want you to express your feeling. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Let's start. Now we have number 5. Let's see who is number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dr. Zainab. You are the first one. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Your situation says, okay, a gentleman proposed and you want to say yes. Okay.
Yes.
Which flower are you going to see? Imagine the situation. A gentleman proposed to you and he left, and you would like to send him a flower to say that I am saying yes to your proposal. I agree.
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
Yes. Which one are you going to choose?
Anyone red?
Anyone right now, you have to choose one of these.
10.
Number 10. Why 10? Just because it's red?
And متحفظ.
Conservative.
Yes.
Okay. So red for you means yes, but conservative. Wow. Nice. Now let's see your choice. What does this flower in reality means? Number 10. Yes, Muhammad, you want to say something?
The reds mean love.
Well, you are right, Muhammad. Dr. Zainab, your chose. It means that you want to confess your love. It's not the same.
I think she chose it because the Valentine Day will be on
maybe
February
yes.
14, and that's
Yes.
Want to choose a black flower.
Yeah. No.
I think it's not good relationship between them.
The black what's mean dead.
Yeah, we said no, it doesn't. We'll see. Your gentleman will be very happy because you are saying both. I love you and I do. Okay, good. All right, next we'll see. We have number 4. And number 4 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, Dr. Sam. No. We have to choose someone else.
Answer.
Yes, Haidar. Yes, we have a volunteer.
In
Now,
my opinion, I think the blue mixed with the white. It means that
yes.
something quite.
Very good. Yes, it means
or successful, but not very.
Okay. Hold on. Let me give you a situation. I'll give you a situation, and then you have to choose. Okay?
Yes, I think number 12, the white color. I think it represents that for successful.
Hold on. Your question is not about success.
Yeah.
Listen here. You are coming home after a 2 years journey around the world, okay? And you would like to send flowers to your family to tell them that you are coming. Which flower are you going to send them? You are coming home after a 2 years journey around the world. You would like to tell your family. Which flower are you going to choose to indicate coming back?
I think 14 or 15, the orange one. It is. I think it is.
The orange one is 14.
Yes, because it is. It is represent that for more kindness and more love.
Good feeling. Let's see the reality of number 14. What does it say? It says that somebody confessed to you and you are in a relationship. That's what it says. It says that this flower, the orange one, it is sent when you have somebody who confessed to you and then you would like to tell him that you are in a relationship, you are not free. Okay? It's not for coming back. Okay?
Good information. Do you know? I don't have any idea about it. It's good information.
That's why they say be very careful when you send the flowers because it says a message. Be very careful. Okay. Next, we'll see. Do we have a volunteer or do you want me to roll dice?
Yes. Yeah, I think from if
yes,
the situation when what comes from the family, they will not. I think it's shine like red or it will be more.
Yeah, maybe red roses. It means that I love you. Yes, that's a nice idea also. Even the number of flower is very what? Let me read. What did you write, Haidar? It's very important. Okay, not the number. Those numbers I put them, Haidar. Not important. Oh, yeah, I got it. So you mean the number of flowers in the bouquet? Okay, that's another idea. Maybe you can tell us why, Haidar. I don't know about the number of flowers. If it is one flower, what does it mean? And if it is more, why it is important? Okay, let's see. Yeah?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I have between you and me, there is very strong lag.
Okay.
Right? Okay, so very quickly, if you hear me.
Go ahead, talk.
If you are congratulating someone, yes, if you are congratulating someone and it's like a nice or happy occasion, send an odd number of flower, not even odd number. Always happy. Okay. Happy like.
And if it is a sad event, you mean
like happy occasion?
Yes, and if it is a sad event, we send.
It's a sad occasion, like someone has deceased or send an even number. This is very important.
Why? Justification behind that? Is it because we'd like to enclose this sadness in order not to get away? Maybe. Anyone? Does anyone know?
Well, I don't know. No one can explain the tradition. traditions.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe, but yeah, this is something to think about, guys. Okay. Now we have another. I don't with my dice, but it's just give me 4 and 5, 4 and 5. Now I got a 5, 3, 4, 5. Ah! It's always Dr. Zainab. It's coming after you. That's something.
Can I take one?
Yes. Who's speaking? Is it Muhammad or Awatif?
Muhammad.
Yes, me too.
Muhammad.
Muhammad. Okay, let's start with Muhammad and then Awatif next.
Inshallah.
Muhammad, your situation. Okay. I'll give
12.
you.
Number 12. White.
Oh,
White
hold
12.
on, hold on. يعني قبل white. Let me give you the situation. Okay. I'll give you this one. You felt grateful to your spouse. Do you know the meaning of spouse, Muhammad?
No, I'm
What
upset.
did I?
It's, we say no.
Husband or wife.
Yes, for men it means wife. For women it means husband. That's why we use spouse, because I don't want to specify the question for a man or a woman. So for you, Muhammad, it means that your wife, okay? You felt grateful to your spouse, to your wife, and you want to express your affection. What flower are you going to send her? You
Of
just
course, the red one.
the right one. Okay, all of you, you will choose the right one. Nothing else? Number 10, I would like to express my love to you. Choices? Any other one who thinks about something different?
Maybe yellow.
Yes, I
Number 12.
Number 12, which is the white one. Okay, you would like to know the meaning
Yes,
of
the
the white
white
one,
one.
I suspect.
Yes,
I
yes.
suspect.
Can
I
I tell?
suspect.
Can I tell you?
Okay, just give me one.
It means. I think it means the peace between them, the white one.
The color symbolizes purity, and the purity and expressed.
White,
Yes.
okay. White
And,
for purity.
and
symbolizes
internal love.
Internal
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Or the new beginning.
New beginning.
يعني
Good. Okay.
يعني صفحة جديدة أو هيك شيء. بداية
Yes.
جديدة.
Okay. Let's see its real meaning. Okay. So number 12 says, you can't do something. That is the meaning of the white rose. Can you imagine it? So, for example, if somebody asks a favor from you, for example, and you would like to say that I can't do it, then you will send the white flower. Strange, right? So, because see, there is a flower here that indicates a purity.
Doctor,
but it's
we
not
often see we often see the white rose drawn wedding prints.
But not this one, Muhammad, pay attention. See, the shape is different. The one that we see in wedding, it's the lily. The lily is very famous in wedding. It represents purity, but it's not this one. See, this one is different. Okay. Next, Awatif, you volunteered.
Yes.
Awatif, are you there?
Yes,
okay.
I'm here.
So your situation says,
yes,
you broke up with your boyfriend.
Oh my
because
God.
he's from because he's from Canada. I'm coming to you now in this story. So you broke up with your boyfriend because he's from
divorced.
Canada. He's from Canada.
He's from Canada.
Yes, and it is impossible for you both to change the places where you live.
Yes.
Okay? So now you hear that he is getting married and you would like to send him flowers. But I mean,
Of course, the black one, of course.
Let me understand the situation. I should take flowers.
Yes.
I just broke up with.
But see here, situation says that you still have good feelings for him because it's out of your control. The reason that you left him is out of control for you and for him, and you still wish the good for him. What are you going to say?
Of course, I choose a yellow vase.
Why?
Let's see, either 17 or 2 or
But
9.
look carefully. Look carefully. You have to choose based on the shape and the color, and tell us why.
Well, maybe I choose number. I think number 17 or 2. 2.
2. Why?
Why? I according to my information, which are which is I think old-fashioned, yellow means jealous. So I still love him, but I'm jealous of his marriage.
Okay.
I sent him number 2.
Okay, good. So
حتى يكون حبه براحته يا عباد الشمس.
يا عباد الشمس.
ما قدرت اقولها بالانجليزي.
لا
ما قدرت اقولها بالانجليزي. ما قدرت.
لا مو كلها عباد الشمس.
تشبهها بس مو
تشبهها.
Okay. Number 2 means that this one it's for Haider. Remember Haider when I told you that you are traveling and you are coming back? It says that I'm coming soon.
Oh my God.
So you are saying to him,
yes,
be careful.
I'm coming.
Be careful, I understand them.
That's the point. I'll damage his marriage.
Yes. Oh my God.
Interesting situation. Thank you.
Good. So you nailed it, Awad.
Yes.
Who else? Do we have a volunteer or shall I play the dice or roll the dice? No volunteers?
Me, Doctor.
Okay, Zina. Your situation says that, let's see, you have many lovers, but you want to tell somebody that you prefer him among all others.
Why?
No, not this one. Imagine, see here, the situation says that you have many lovers, you are the queen, and everybody loves you, but you are very polite and you would like to say secretly to somebody that I prefer you, not them. See?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. Which flower are you going to send him?
Okay, I will go with my feeling. Number 16.
16, which is the blue one. Why do you think this one will
blue
say
or
that
violet?
I prefer you?
It's
blue.
Violet. Blue?
Blue, not violet, yes.
Violet. Why?
I don't think I have violet here except for 5. It has violet and blue and white.
No, 16. I don't know. I think it's not a classic one. And and it's if is it a violet?
That's a good point, by the way.
It's not
by the way,
classic.
it's yeah.
I think it have some feature of my personality. I don't know how to express that, but
well, I can feel that because I saw you twice or 3 times. I can imagine that. It looks like you.
Yeah, yeah.
So
That's
16,
why.
we'll go with.
Yes, yes, 16.
Okay. Let's see. 16. You say it says that. What? What is this?
He will die?
No. No, I wrote something, but I'm trying to see what is it. Okay. Yeah. So you two, you nailed it. It means that you liked this person. It's not exactly that you prefer him, but it means that you like him. Okay.
Great.
Good.
Great.
Good. Okay.
Doctor,
Who
about
else?
the what rose?
Yes.
Or the right flower. That's meaning you say it's all about the right or only the white or only about this one?
No, only about this one in particular. If you like, I can the right name of the rose of the flowers. Then you can know the exact type because each one has a special name. Because it's sometimes it's difficult to pronounce. That's why I took it off from the presentation. Yeah, it's only for this flower in particular, this shape and this color.
For me, if you ask someone about love or something like this, for me, if I wear me, I would choose the white. Yeah, I don't know why.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yes.
prefer white over red.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, with the flowers, it's difficult. These are things that we agree upon, or it's worldwide. They agree upon these meanings, but still, it's connected to the person himself or herself. Just like perfumes, you know, what appears to me, it might not appear to you.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
Okay. Now, who would like to be next? Nobody?
Yes, if you like.
I
can
mean,
participate again.
I would like others to participate. I have number 2. Ali Tahar, what do you think? Or you are here just to record the meeting?
Can I try?
Yes, Haider. Okay, I'll give you a situation now.
Okay.
Your situation says you did something that upsets someone. You apologized, but he's still upset or she's still upset. Which flower are you going to choose?
That's a tough one.
Yes.
I will go with 12.
Number 12.
So it's the white one, right?
Okay, the white one,
Okay.
number 12. But we said this one, I explained its meaning. It says that you can't do something.
Okay. So 4.
But there is a reason. Why did you choose this?
So I know that yellow reflects suspect that you suspect the person.
Yes.
The
Yes.
suspicion behind it. And white, it's sometimes I think it's connected with apology, but which white I don't know. Maybe 6, 4, 12.
Yes, we have many whites here. But see here, guys, this is another information. We said that yellow represents jealousy, and now Haider gave us another point. It represents suspects. Very
Yes,
good.
I've heard. But so maybe 6. Let if 6.
6.
Anyone picks?
No, I'm sorry. My throat is very bad. Number 6. Well, here, see. Number 6, it means that your lover suspects your love. This is the meaning of this rose. Number 6. This is for suspect. I don't know why, but this flower represents suspect.
So, doctor, when I was at Russia, I always I like were in a situation like to choose flower because flower is very common things in there,
Yes.
and I have no information about that. So I simply go to the store and tell them to mix all the colors, okay, and then I send it.
With all the feelings. No.
Yeah, because
I had a similar situation. Do you know what did I do? I went and I bought a pink bouquet.
Pink?
Yes, pink. It always represents what do you call them? رقيق. شنو بالانجليزي نسيته. رقيق. Delicate, yes, delicate feelings. Okay.
I see.
Yes, delicate. Soft, yes, very good. Soft feelings. Pink. So to be on the safe side, pink is the solution.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll remember that.
Okay, good. Others who would like to try?
Yes, let me try, doctor.
Yes, Shahad. I'll give you a situation now. Let's see. Your friend lives in Australia. Their grandfather died, and you want to consolidate her. Which flower are you going to send?
I think 7.
7. Okay, 7, these white flowers. Let's see.
I think it represents mercy and peace.
Well, looks like it. Yes. Okay. 7, it means that this is the answer for Zina, her situation. It means that you prefer this person above all other persons. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is this list about kind of words? Can I choose?
For funerals, the answer is 8. Number 8.
8.
Yes. Which is this one, pinkish one. Pink and white. Yes. Okay. Others who would like to try?
Yes, doctor, let me try.
Yes, Fatima. Your situation says somebody, okay, hold on. We had this one. Your friend is having a hard time. Okay, and you would like to send him a flower saying that, or send her a flower saying that I have my feelings with you. I feel for you. Yes, which flower are you going to send?
All of them are so beautiful.
Yes.
So, okay, I will send 13 in order to say to him, okay, don't worry, it will get better. It is just a fuse.
Those are nice. Those are nice flowers, but let's see, what do they say?
13.
13, it says yes. That is the answer. Person proposes and you would like to say yes, you send him 13. But to say that I feel the hard time that you feel, you have to send number 17. See? 17.
Okay. Wow. The next time I will send it. Okay. Or maybe I save the time and say to him, okay, don't worry, it will be good.
Yes, call him, just call him.
Yeah. It is just a fuse, yeah. Okay, good.
All right. Last one.
So if I need to send a flower for you, which number I will choose it?
For me, choose a number and I'll tell you what did
you have her working. You have hardworking now.
Thank you. Choose a number, and then we'll see what does it say.
Okay, I hope it's express my right feeling. So I will choose the 15 because, as you said previously, pink is always referred to better things or good things.
Okay, let's see. 15.
Yeah.
Yes, it says that. Well, it's an answer, in fact. If somebody sends you a gift and you would like to say that I like it, you will send these flowers. But then, yes, it makes sense. So you like the lecture, that's why you send me this.
Really, you have a good lecture, so thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Last one. Who would like to be the volunteer? Yes,
Yes.
Salah. Salah. Okay.
Yes.
Now listen to this carefully. Your lover is from a conservative family. She sent you a letter secretly, and you want to confirm receiving the letter by sending her a flower, saying that, yes, I received your letter. Which flower are you going to send?
I think, or I guess it's number 9.
Number 9, why?
I don't know. Just guessed.
Just a guess. Okay.
Yes.
So
Blue is poor, and small.
Something that says a secret. Something that says I received something.
I think the blue one. I think purple.
Blue.
Purple.
Purple. Okay.
Maybe.
Let me give you the answer. Let's see number 9. What does it say?
Yes.
Number 9 says that you feel grateful. You feel a great affection. You will be, your secret will be clear for others if you send these flowers. They are so clear.
Yes.
Okay.
It's okay.
No, this is not the right choice. They'll
Really?
know. Yes, they'll know that you love her.
Oh, sorry. we can't choose other. We have an option.
Yeah. Try another one, and we'll see.
I think it's 11.
11.
Yes.
The blue one. It says that. Okay. It says be or be. How do I say it? Okay. Be mercy. Have mercy. Have mercy. Well, also it's revealing.
Oh.
Yes, it will reveal your feelings for her. It means that you did something,
Yes.
and you would like her to يسامح شنو اليوم حتى كلمات انسى ما شاء الله to forgive you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Forgive you. Yes.
Yes.
Forgive.
So let's see the correct answer. You can choose. I know that one of the girls, she said blue, and yes, look here. Number 3. It says that I received the letter. See how they are close. I don't know.
What's number 3?
Number 3. It says that I received the letter, so it's a secret. Okay. Yes, I received the letter. Yeah. But if you would like to...
Which color of the rose that mean? Blue, the blue one?
The blue one, yes.
Yeah.
The blue one. Secret, and also the shape, it's close, so it indicates a secret. If you would like to say, just to send a bouquet of flowers, and you would like to say that I sent you a letter, without telling the others, without others to know that you are sending a letter, you have to send number 5, which is also blue, but then there is, yes, purple. Blue and purple and white, okay? So it means that, yes, there is a letter for you.
That means it's blue and purple for secret something.
Secret
or letters, yes. Or something. Yes.
Just blue. It's a secret. I received your letter. So
yes.
So what about
Oh,
What about purple flowers message?
Purple, it means love also.
Oh,
I don't have them here, but they indicate love, but it indicates intimacy. Okay?
oh.
Yes. So, all right. Now, I hope that you had fun.
Doctor,
Now,
I
let's
have a
talk.
question.
Yes.
Sorry. He was.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it real there is people who are really interesting or care this language of flowers, and they pick a special species for every occasion?
Yes, outside Iraq. Outside Iraq, yes. Yes.
Okay. There is something in common, like red for love, yellow for jealous, etc. But it's there? It's that much specific? Or
Yes. Let me tell you a story. It was a play, but it's based on. Oh no, we have an attendance sheet. I'll post it when we have the end of the lecture, inshallah. Because now I am a little bit sorry for that. The power is off. Give me 1 minute. God. Okay. So there is a play. A playwright. She's a woman. She wrote it, and I think it's based on a true story. So a man and a wife. The wife is a writer. She writes novels, and she gets very busy. She was famous to the extent that the husband stays home and takes care of everything at home, and the wife goes abroad to sign the copies of her book. Wild roses are the color of royalty. Yes, royalty. Violet for royalty. Very good. Who is writing? Sorry, I'll continue the story. Muhammad, yes, royalty. Pride, charm, elegance, and wealth. Yes, you're right. Very good. Okay, yes, Zina. So the wife goes abroad, and it happens that because she's traveling for her books, for business, she's always traveling with her agent, somebody from the publishing company that she is, and then they travel together. Once she gets back from a trip, when she came back, the postman came, he knocked at the door, and the husband opened, and then a bouquet of red roses came to the house in her name, okay? And it was from the publisher. As soon as the husband gets the bouquet of flowers, he got furious, and he started quarreling. When I was reading, I said, okay, is that serious? It's just a bouquet of flowers. I don't think that this is real. But then, to my surprise, it was true. And the wife confessed that she had a relationship with the publisher, and they had an intimate, sorry for saying that, but she had an intimate night with the publisher in the hotel. That was to my surprise. So it means that, yes, do you remember the night we spent together? That's for the red roses, for the love that was with them both. So it's true. In the West, all these, I mean, the meaning of flowers is correct. So be careful, specifically if you are in the West. That's why I was very careful. I wanted to give a bouquet of flowers to one of my teachers. She was a woman, by the way, but again, I was very careful. And when I went there, I apologized to her first. I said, okay, I'm bringing you these flowers, but again, forgive me because I'm not well aware of the meaning of the colors of flowers, because it might be very serious with people outside Iraq. I think the situation is the same in Lebanon, because they are very westernized. Maybe Tunisia, some of the countries, the Arab countries. But again, in the West, in Britain, in Australia, in America, it's very serious. So it's true. They take it seriously. Okay? If you send a yellow flower, for example, they'll take it seriously. It's a sign for jealousy. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting.
When this culture started to enter our country, I think it's 3 or 4 years ago.
Yes.
Recently, to be honest.
But
So-
for red roses, I think it's old. It represents love. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's not widespread, just like now.
Yeah. So in the start, our parents, our relatives, they say, what we are going to do with the roses? Give us a food.
Yes. And
my mom said in Iraqi, جبنا كباب أحسن.
Well, that's because we Iraqis, we think about food all the time.
Yes, exactly.
It's very important for us. But in the West, flowers are more important than food. I remember in my experience, when I was living with Sharon and Doug, they're a couple, a wife and a husband. When Valentine's Day came, he brought 2 bouquets of flowers, one for his wife, it was red roses, and one for me, it was a mixture of pink and white, small flowers. So he was very specific, okay? Just to not to indicate something different, right? Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
Doctor, I want to say something.
Yes.
Every day I went to, every time I went to Senator Street in Karbala, there is an old man who sells roses. I buy for me one every time. It's a very good idea. It's give a positive feeling.
Yes, a positive feeling. Yes, that's correct. Yeah. I had a friend, she's Syrian. We were together in a training program in the United States. And whenever she cuddles herself by buying chocolate or doing something nice for herself, she said, إذا ما بدلع حالي مين بيدلعني? Okay.
The same thing.
Same thing, yes.
Love yourself.
It doesn't mean that we are gardens, guys. No. Okay, the closest way to the heart of the Arabic person is through his stomach. I think that's correct, Haidar. It's not Arabic person, it's Iraqi person, maybe. Okay. Any other comment before we move? Okay, plants can't sit still. What do you think? Plants can't sit still. Is it the turn for, I think it's the male's turn.
Victoria, what's mean? Can't sit still.
Others, do you know the meaning of can't sit still?
يعني النباتات ما تقعد راحة.
ما تقعد راحة. No, can't sit still يعني ما تبقى مكانها. ما تبقى ثابتة. Okay? Can't sit still. Even for children, I can say my cousin, for example, or my nephew, he can't sit still. All right.
So a plant always growing up.
Growing up or down, because we said roots, they go down.
Yeah, growing in general.
Growing, but what about other movement? What do you think?
Well, okay, if we talk about movement here,
okay.
There are a lot of we know that plants do not have muscles,
yes.
But there are a lot of types of movement that is actually interesting.
Yes.
Some of the movement of the plant, when there are plants that hunt insect, if you see them.
Good. Yes.
Some flowers, they trap the insect inside them, and then they feed off them.
Very good. Yes.
Another type of movement is when a sunflower tracks the sun. So
yes.
if
Very
you
good. Mm-hmm.
sunflower can change direction, and she always faces the sun to get like the most, the photosynthesis process be at the most capacity. Okay.
Very good. Yes.
And growing all plants growing. Also when plant climb up the if you have seen that actually climbs, it's also
Yes.
perform sort of maneuvers and movement to
Very
climb
good.
the walls. So that's 3 types of movement.
What about moving to another place?
It's like, I don't know, maybe. Well, do you mean like when like I don't know the name in English. السرخسيات.
سرخسيات. Okay, سرخسيات. Good. أنا هم نسيت اسمها. Let's say it's what do you call them?
I think it's food. الطلع.
Moss. It is moss.
Yeah.
MOSS. Moss. Other than moss, regular plants. What do you think? How can they move from place to another?
By human. Can
Maybe
take
by
it
their roots.
in,
By
move
humans.
it out.
And the weather.
Human
By
move
their
it in.
roots.
By the wind.
The weather and
Wind.
the wind. Very good.
By
And
animal.
wind.
And the
Very good.
sect.
Animals.
And
Insects.
And animals.
Animals. Yes, animals, insects, or the water also. Water. So
Yes.
Plants are smart. Yes, plants are smart. They try to spread as much as possible by sending their messengers, their seeds. They send them away. Some of the seeds, just like this one, the white one that looks like a butterfly, it's a seed. So these seeds, they travel from one place to another because they have wings.
Yes.
I mean, they are actually, yes, they have wings and they fly with the wind to other places. Sometimes they send their seeds with animals. The seed sticks to the animal, to the fur, and then
catch by the wool.
Yes, wool or fur. With the bees, for example, also by bees, or with the water. They throw the seeds to the water and then they travel.
By the river.
By the river also, yes. And then I've read an article about a rare kind of plant. It's in the forest. It's very rarely that the plants move actually from one place to another. I don't know how, but it moves across the forest itself. But it's a very rare case. Good. All right. Do we have something else? Yes. Plants adjust their leaves, roots, and stems to improve their chances of survival. We talked about this. The 1 in 10 plants grow on other plants, that the kind of moss or vines that Haidar talked about. They climb the trees because they don't have the facility to make food for themselves. That's why they don't have roots. That's why they need to live on another place to the source of food that they need. They climb trees. And plants can indicate global change. How can that be? Do you know how? We have a very simple example.
Through the effect, I think, plant affected by the weather.
The effect.
So it's give an suggestion, like it go yellow or the change in its shape.
Yes, in its shape. For
I think
example,
I think
autumn, spring,
sorry.
season.
yes, in autumn, yes, spring, very good.
That's
Yes,
there's
Salah.
a quality relationship between the two plants that
How?
I think, but I can't remember. That has roots
Yes.
and to bring the water and bring the elements, and the other I don't know how to feed the other plants, but that's what I know.
Sunlight.
Yes.
Sunlight. Yes, you're talking
Yes,
about
sunlight.
rice.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, very good. Now we are
Okay,
talking about
Doctor. Yes,
yes,
this
Haidar.
if I may, this slide speak about global change, not
Yes,
local change. So
yes.
it's about like the planet Earth is going heater and heater and heater, and
Right,
actually
yes.
plant affected by that. So we see some plant extinct from some areas and grow in some areas around different years. So plants
That is the
stops
point,
growing
yes.
in some places because it's going hot, like more hot, and
Yes.
it starts to go another places, which is maybe have suitable environment for them.
Very
So
good,
it's good
yes.
identification and proof that the change of the weather is changing on the planet
Right,
globally.
very good. So we have two folds of this issue. The one that you talked about is the global warming, for example, indications of this global warming. And the other thing is the simple way that we talked about is fall itself. So when we have indications of the change of the climate, it doesn't mean only global change. It means also seasonal changes. For example, if fall comes early, then what happens? All the trees will start, indications, we say, okay, this is not, let's say, I'm not talking about Iraq because we don't have these seasons here. And it is unexpected nowadays. But then let's pick on Britain, for example. So their fall comes, let's say, in August. So in August, let's say, at the end of July, the leaves started to get yellowish, orangish, and then they started falling from these trees. So we'll say, surprisingly, okay, fall is coming early this year. So what happens? It's an indication from plant this year, all right? And sometimes late. And sometimes the leaves will fall out of the trees all at once. It's an indication of winter. Blooms, when they come from the trees, it means that it's springtime. Sometimes it's early, sometimes it's late. Things like that. So this is the role of plants in showing change in the climate. Yeah, that's it. The last slide. So when leaves start to change color in autumn, it usually heralds the arrival of cooler and darker months. I hope you enjoyed the session today. Oh, sorry. Let me give you the link for the attendance sheet. And then think about, do you have any question, comment, concern? The floor is yours.
Doctor?
And yes.
Okay, so so it's a good question because always it's always I tackled it a lot of time. Why there's a red line under
Yes.
the word color? It is misspelled. Why word always show a red line under the word color?
No. It's not misspelled, but
Okay.
this one is British. It's British.
Yes.
And Word document, I think it's American. That's why it's always changes or puts a red line under color, behavior, if you write it OU. This is a British. It's not incorrect. It's correct. But
Center
the
of
word.
So if I'm writing an article, is it right to
Yes.
write color in this way?
It is right if you are following the British English system. Be careful. You have to set a system for yourself. For example, I follow the American system and I'd like to be consistent. That's why I write it COLOR all the time, all the time, okay? So now from this moment, you have to decide, am I going to follow the British? Am I going to follow the American? Then you have to stick to it, yes.
So, but usually the word office usually follow the British.
Yes, the American, the American.
The American.
Yes, that's why it gives you a red line. Yes.
I see. Okay.
Dr. Fatima, as well, the autumn, there's different name.
Yes, that's why we have here. I didn't change it. I took it directly from the article. Usually, I don't use these words, the two words, color and autumn. It means that it's a British English.
Yes, as well, there is some where this
in American, I think.
It's fall. Yes, fall.
Yeah.
Yes, fall. Some where this it has end with E, like center, fiber. The British say C before E, and yes, and sometime in I think it's British as well, Australia, it's E before C.
Yes,
That
so
was the difference.
You have to be careful. If you are following the British system, you have to be consistent. If you are following the American one, you have to know these words. They are not much, but it's good to know them, all right? And they're not, I mean, it's not incorrect, but always think about consistency. You have to be consistent from the first line until the end of your writing. What else? You have the link in the comment box. Go ahead, register your name, and then you have question.
Doctor, again, I have another question.
Yes.
So regarding the guest speaking task that you have gave me,
yes.
I have like very little like questions. Like first of all, for now I hit 55 slides, and I have more to talk about.
Wow.
So is it okay?
It's okay.
Okay, and how long maximum, like how long can I talk about?
You can talk as much as you want.
So I can hit 2 hours, more than 2 hours?
If you are not tired, then go ahead.
I'm speaking on using PPT, so I can rest, take time, and then go speak on another.
You can give us rest for I mean 10 minutes or more if you like, or if you would like or you prefer to make it 2 sessions, that is possible also.
Rest. Yes. You can just simply pause the PPT and you can have rest. Finally, another thing. I'm adding this note about your department and the department. Like it's just a thanking note.
Okay.
Yes, and I am adding the photo that we took on the on the ministry. So the photo were included you and Dr. and I think Miss Rasha and Miss Asma. So if they are okay, I will put the photo. If they have any personal privacy thing, so they let me know, so I will remove it.
Okay, girls, you can tell Haider if it's okay for you if he uses our picture or not.
No problem for me.
Okay, Rasha says no problem. And we have Zina, right?
Yes, doctor, no problem.
No problem. Okay, so you have the green light, Haider. Okay, thank you. Other questions, suggestions?
Dr. Fatima, what's the next topic will be about?
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't have the book. Just wait a few seconds. I'll go get the book and come back. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Next time, we are going to talk about we're going to talk about how to be connected, if that makes sense.
Can you clarify it more, Dr. Fatima?
Connection between people.
Okay, I got
Connection
it.
around the world,
Okay.
yes. Okay. How to be connected, ways of connection. Okay, if that makes sense. Okay. Maybe connection systems, networks, social networking. Maybe we'll
Kind of human resource.
not human resources. I think it will be. Oh, well, yes, thank you. I think it will be connected to social media. Yeah, a little bit. Social media, networking, how to make networks, the best way of connecting to people, things like that. If that makes sense. Now tell me, did you like the lecture today? What do you think? How can we improve it?
For me, I will never send flower ever after this lecture. And
Never receive.
I think too. And I don't like to receive flower, actually. They can bring me food, chocolate, everything else, not food. I will never make, you know, food, jewelry.
I am so sorry.
Bags, but not flowers.
I didn't intend to do that to you. Okay.
Dr. Thanks God, we are a simple people. We receive anything, and we don't focusing that much about subject. Okay, flowers. Okay, thank you.
All right. What do you want to see next time in the lecture? If you would like me to add an activity, suggest something.
Food. About food.
Food? You mean the topic? You mean the
Maybe,
topic?
Dr. Fatima, you can highlight the new terms for us, just to, to try to remind them.
Here is an idea. Well, see here, I haven't created a group for you yet. That's why I think this is part of the problem. I can't communicate with you guys. So let's finish this course first, and then we'll see how things will come. Here's the thing. Since Muhammad, he suggested a topic, the food. Here is something. I know that we have men here, but guys, I think this will be interesting too for you, and it will be fun. How about from now until next week, each one of you will prepare a short presentation, maybe a couple of slides, 2 slides only, to talk about a recipe. What about that? What do you think?
So recipe about like about one meal?
Yes, about one meal. You choose a meal, if it is strange or if it is traditional, and you tell us. You will learn, and then you will teach us. You will learn the ingredients and the steps of cooking the meal, and then you will teach us. Sometimes we don't know the name of an ingredient or a cooking tool or a process, and then you will tell us. Okay?
Well, it's a nice idea. For me, I'll choose Mansef.
Mansef, okay, we don't know. I don't know about Mansef, so I'll learn from you, Haidar. So others, choose something, whether it is simple or complicated, and then
Curry soup.
what? Oh, okay. What is
Curry soup.
what is this? Thai.
Curry,
Okay.
Indian,
Thai.
curry.
Yes. Curry. You mean curry soup?
No,
Okay.
curry.
Okay.
Curry.
called curry,
كتب عادي يسمي curry.
It's chicken sauce.
Chicken? Is
or
it
meat?
grilled? Is it grilled? Okay, whatever you choose, try to make a presentation of 2 slides, one for ingredients, one for a way of cooking it, and maybe a couple of pictures. You can take it from the internet, and then we'll see your presentation next time. Is that okay?
Then we will not talk about the connection on network.
No. We'll talk about it. No. Talk about it, but I'll give you each one of you, I'll give you 5 minutes maybe to talk about your meal, and then we'll proceed talking about connections.
Okay, it's good.
Okay, sounds good. Everybody agrees, and I hope that you signed your names. Now, if you don't have any question, I'll wish you happy dreams tonight, and I'll see you next. We'll meet again next Sunday, inshallah, to talk about connections and recipes. Thank you very much. Night night. Sleep tight.
Good night. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you, Dr. Fatima.
Thank you, Salah. Thank you. Dr. Zelzer, is that your name? I'm sorry, but we are leaving now because we are done with the lecture. But for anyone who didn't sign his or her name, go ahead. This is the link. Sign your name. Hold on. And we'll see you next week, inshallah.